The other one's...
Hey, this is Alyssa's target. The last time she was shooting, 5 out of the 6 in the bullseye. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Scott from Mish Outdoors. This particular video is going to be something a little different, something we've never done before. As you know, if you've watched any of my last videos, I have a goose hunt coming up here in the next couple of weeks. It's the conservation order for snow geese and everything. So I've never waterfowl hunted at all in any way, shape, or form, and I don't own a pair of waders because I've never waterfowl hunted. Well, obviously, if I'm going to do a goose hunt, I'm going to be in a marshy area. I'm going to need a set of waders. So going online looking for a set of waders, I realized that those are stupid expensive, like retarded expensive. So I did find a pair of waders from this Hisea company. I was a little skeptical, but they were just over $100, like $119 or something like that. So I took a chance. So disclaimer, I've already opened this box and kind of looked at them, but we're gonna open it again with you guys. I'm not affiliated with this company in any way, shape, or form. I had to pay for this with my own money. Sorry about that, I got a phone call I had to take. So like I was saying, I had to pay for these with my own money. These were not sent to me by the company. I'm not affiliated whatsoever. This isn't a paid promotion or anything of that nature. Like I said, opened this package, and for the price point versus what everybody else is charging, and I have already put my hands on these, I think that they're a pretty decent product. So I'm going to go ahead and do this little video to put that information out there for other people who may not want to spend $300, $400, $500, $700, $800. You know, I mean, I've seen prices anywhere from $350 all the way up to $1,000 for a set of waders. I mean, obviously I know you get what you pay for. So I pulled the website up on my phone. I'll read you some of the specs because I don't remember off the top of my head. These are the Frost Edge 800G, so that's 800 gram, Camo 3 insulated neoprene wader set, $119. And you can get them in various sizes. Obviously, I did read a few of the reviews. A lot of people are saying that they run big, which they do. I wear a size 10.5, 11, depending on the shoe. I ordered the set that's size 10 boot, and it's big. So we're going to go ahead and get them out the box. We'll show you, we'll hold them up for you so you can look at them, and I'll actually physically put them on so you can see the fit. There's also a couple of things that I was unaware of that these waders have that was fairly impressive for the price. But like I said, again, I'm not a waterfowl hunter. I'm not a duck hunter. I've never owned a set of waders. I've never had to dredge through the marsh or anything like that. So this is all new to me. But just the fact that the price point of these and the way they feel and some of the things that they have on them, I was fairly impressed with. So I figured I'd throw this video out there, and you can make a decision if you are getting into waterfowl hunting, or if maybe you have an old set of waders that cost a ridiculous amount of money and you don't want to spend that much money to buy another set. This is another cheaper option. Again, not affiliated with these people whatsoever. I mean, if they want to give me a sponsorship, great, but I had to pay for these. So anyway, without further ado, we'll get these things snatched up out of the package, which again, I've already done that. But so it comes with this belt, obviously, to go around your waist, and it has shell holders on both sides. So we'll show that once you get the waders on and put the belt on. Comes with a patch kit in case you poke a hole in it, I guess. So go ahead and get these pulled out. So I mean, the camo pattern on them's decent. The stink, I mean, obviously the neoprene has a weird smell to it, but so we'll go ahead and get these put on. I intentionally didn't put on any shoes just for this. And don't make fun of me. I've never put on a pair of waders before, so I'm probably doing this the hard way. Drop it in the comments, what's the easiest way to put on a set of waders? I just slide my big old butt right down in here. So the shoe size runs a little big. Like I said before, gives you a little room for, like, I guess if you want to put a pair of insoles or maybe double up on the socks or whatever. They're not the most comfortable, but again, I've never worn waders before, so I would assume that even the more expensive ones aren't going to be like perfectly comfortable. So the only thing I think would make it a little better is if it had like zippers on the side, but I assume if it had zippers on the side, then it probably wouldn't be as waterproof. So one of the cool features it has is it's got this little zipper pouch that flips up inside. I'm guessing for maybe your cell phone, maybe your hunting license, or whatever you want to put in there. It also has this front pouch here that you could throw your shells in or whatnot. It's pretty heavily padded, and it also has another row of shell holders, so it holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shells on this front pouch. And once you throw the belt on, you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, so another 14 shells in the 2 pouches. So then you can just throw this around you. It's got this cool little spot here for like a hand warmer, I guess, that you clip your belt in here. And then it's got like a little access point here so you can get to the belt. And then you slide your shell, I mean, you can wear them however you want to wear them, but you just slide your little shell holders up, and then now you have this and then these here, so you got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, so 22 shells right here at your waist, so you're not digging around. So you know, you can have your gun loaded, and then you can have another 21 shells at the ready. So almost a full box of shells, obviously. And then it's got these padded sections here that go underneath the straps. I don't know if you can see me, the front screen of the GoPro keeps turning off. So it's got these pads that go underneath the shoulder straps, which makes it kind of comfortable. I'm just kind of struggling here with my T-Rex arms, trying to get that back up here. I probably should have flipped that up. Okay, there we go. It is kind of a pain in the butt with a hood on too, so. So there's a pad on both sides, obviously. It goes underneath your strap. Another cool feature, it has this built-in light. I already put the batteries in. It takes 2 AAA batteries, and then you got soft white light, bright white light, and then green lights built in. I mean, obviously they're not super bright, but if you're going out on a duck hunt first thing in the morning, it's pitch black, that is going to give you a little more light, and it's adjustable how you can aim it. So if you wanted to have your normal headlight on and you wanted to shine this down at the ground, or if you're trying to get your shells loaded up in your pouch or whatever, you can kind of see what you're doing. So this company is named Hisea, Hisea. For the price, I don't know if you can see, I'll try to stand back a little bit so you can see the whole setup. But for the price, I mean, they're comfortable. They also have like extra padding around the knee area that's stitched in. The boots feel good and comfortable. I mean, they could have a little more cushion in them, but they run a little big, so you can put an insole in there, but they're not horrible. They don't like hurt your feet. And you know, they are insulated. I'm already getting warm just standing here, so. But that's all it's going to be, just a little quick video. Oh, it's also got these two hooks here. I guess if you wanted to hang like a bino harness or something off the front of it. I didn't go through their website and see if they have like a bunch of accessories that go with this that you could buy separate. But it does have these two hooks here. And I know like Ducks Waterfowl and Bucks Hunting Co. Andrew Flair owns that company. They make stuff for like duck hunting for your blinds and whatnot. I'd almost bet that their bino harnesses or their shell pouch or something like that would clip right on there, and then you could have, you know, have a big shell pouch that seals up on the front if you wanted that, or whatever you wanted to use them for. So I mean, or maybe they designed this as this is what you're going to hang them up to dry out once you're done using them. I'm not really sure. So it didn't come with much description on there, but that's what it is. They're I mean, they flex. They're not stupid heavy. You know, I can move around in them. I can, you know, they're warm as long as you're wearing obviously a base layer underneath it. I have just a regular pair of camo pants that, you know, those are actually the camo setup that I was using when I was dove hunting, so they're not super heavy. They're pretty thin, and I'm starting to sweat a little bit. It's getting warm, so I believe that they are going to work well. I don't know how they work in the field. I'm assuming that they will be waterproof. I haven't tested that theory out, but once we go do this goose hunt, if there's any issues with the product and it leaks or anything like that, then I'll come back on this video and comment on here and let everybody know, okay, yeah, they're trash, they leaked, or no, they worked flawlessly, they didn't leak, I stayed warm. You know, I'll get back in the video once I've used these, and we'll update everybody on how they performed. So, but that's going to be the end of the video. I just wanted to bring a quick video to you guys and show you the inexpensive option for what appears to be a fairly decent set of waders if you're wanting to get into waterfowl hunting like I am. I mean, literally this goose hunt is going to be the very first time I waterfowl hunted at all. Never done any duck hunting, never done any goose hunting, never done anything of the sort. So as I stated in a few videos prior, I'm trying to get into a bunch of different things that I've never done before. Like last year was my first year dove hunting. Obviously I squirrel hunt, I rabbit hunt, I deer hunt. You've seen videos on that. I'm just basically trying some new things. So last year was my first year turkey hunting. So this year is going to be my first year goose hunting. Maybe I'll this coming season, maybe I'll get on some duck hunting or something like that, since now I purchased the waders. But I'm definitely going to do the goose hunt. If I like it, I'll probably get into some more waterfowl hunting of sorts, and we'll keep trying to make content and keep trying to bring some stuff to you guys. So if you wouldn't mind, hit that like and subscribe. It would help the channel tremendously. I appreciate all the viewers. I appreciate all the subscribers. I guess we'll end it here and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Okay, I changed my mind. We're not going to end the video there. Video's a little short. So since we're already talking about doing this goose hunt, we'll go ahead and go over the setup that I'm going to be using to do some goose hunting. It's not necessarily a product review. I've only used this thing a little bit. So what we're going to be using here is this Winchester SX4 in this funky camo pattern, which I kind of like. I dig it. So it's a semi-automatic. I did put this tube extender on here. This tube extender is from Sure Cycle, and it gives me 4, I believe, extra shells capacity. So that'll give me 8 total with this goose hunt is for very heavily populated snow geese, and there's a couple other geese that you're allowed to take. I don't remember what they're called off the top of my head, but I'm sure you've seen it on the internet before. There's thousands and thousands of geese out, and people sneak up on them and just mag dump on them. So I bought the tube extender, got it put on there. I'm also running the ducks ported, they call it the golden tooth. It's the ported long range choke. I also have the non-ported mid-range choke I'll probably take with me as well. Depending on how far the shots are going to be, this long range choke should probably do the trick. I also am going to be running the, hold on, let me grab them. So I bought some of these Kent and Ducks waterfowl collaboration all-purpose, we'll put that up there, the all-purpose 12 gauge 3-inch number 3 shot. They're obviously steel shot. You have to have steel shot for most waterfowl hunting, and at least here in this state. I don't know about your state, but this is a 1425 foot per second 1 1/4 ounce. They sell that, they don't sell it on their Ducks Bucks website. They have I want to say it's you know, I'm not sure. I don't remember what website I ordered it from, but you can get a hold of the guys from Ducks Bucks and they'll be able to send you to the website to be able to order these. I probably should have ordered more, but I ordered the pack that had 4 boxes in it, so I ordered 100 of them. So we're going to be running these shells in this Winchester SX4, and we're going to be having this Sure Cycle tube extender on it just for the goose hunt, and then we're going to be running the Ducks long range choke tube. And then once this particular goose hunt's over, obviously I'll take the choke extension or the tube extender off and put it back the way it was for like dove hunting or anything like that, because in the state of Missouri you're only allowed 3, 2 in the tube and 1 in the chamber for most. But for this particular conservation order, you can put as many in there as you can fit. So I went ahead and went with the 4 extra shots, because I didn't want to go with the bigger one, because I think it would look kind of stupid if the tube extender stuck out, you know, as far as the barrel did, because this is a 26-inch barrel. I've shot it quite a few times. I've killed a few crow with it. Haven't really done anything else other than that so far. But this will be my dove hunting rig. This will be my waterfowl rig. And I most likely will take this turkey hunting as well. So once this goose hunt's over with, like I said, I will be taking the tube extender out and putting it back to the factory, putting the plug back in it. So, but all right, that's all I was going to add to that. I just wanted to go over the shotgun, you know, the tube extender, the choke tube. Again, not affiliated with any of these companies. That's just what I'm using. If you couldn't tell, I'm a fan of Bucks Hunting Co. and Ducks Waterfowl, Andrew Flair's companies. Also Beefcake Jerky, phenomenal. If you want to purchase any of their stuff, go to their website. They actually have an app for Ducks Bucks, and they have an app for Beefcake Jerky. So I don't get anything for promoting it. I like the products. I have a bunch of their hoodies and shirts, and I use their choke tubes in my shotgun. You know, they got all kinds of stuff. So all right, with that being said, now we're going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like and subscribe, it would be much appreciated. Every like counts, every view counts. I appreciate them all. It helps your channel grow. I'm still a small channel, still have less than 100 subscribers. It doesn't cost you anything. Just hit that button, and it helps the channel. So at some point I would like for this channel to grow, and maybe I could possibly do this for a living and bring content to you guys a little more often. So with that being said, also drop in a comment, what kind of stuff do you like to see? I know that it seems to be the shooting videos get a lot more views than the hunting and the fishing videos. If you guys want to see some more shooting videos, let me know. If you want to continue to see the hunting and fishing videos as well, let me know. So drop it in the comment. What are you looking to see out of this channel? So, all right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.